Well, being your connection to everything West Michigan is more than just telling you about all the fun things to do.
Yeah, it's great when you can combine a fun night out with raising money to help sick children with cancer and blood disorders.
And that's why we've asked Colleen Thompson from the Pediatric Oncology Resource Team, better known as P.O.R.T., to come tell us about a wonderful winter night out. Welcome.
Hi, nice to see you.
I could really use a winter night out about right now. We're in the thick of winter.
I know, and with Valentine's Day being Monday, this is a great opportunity to take your sweetheart out or just bring a group of friends. The Winter Night Out is a fundraiser for P.O.R.T. at Helen DeVos Children's Hospital, and we're going to have a night of dancing, a live auction, a silent auction, lots of good food, and lots of merriment and friend raising.
I love that, friend raising. That's a wonderful way to put it. This sounds like such a good time, but really what you're doing it for, P.O.R.T. is a great organization that's doing so much. Why don't you just tell us a little bit about all of the things that you do?
Oh gosh, do you have an hour?
Yeah. I'll leave you with it in probably,
Unfortunately.
Well, some of the key things that we do, in addition to like meal passes and gas cards and phone cards, and some of the logistical help that families need when they're going through a cancer experience, we have wonderful volunteers that work one-on-one with families, taking care of their child or just providing support and listening. And we've got a couple of new programs coming up this year. One is our parent networking program, where veteran parents will be paired with newly diagnosed families, and they'll be able to kind of prevent that or provide that frontline support that's so important to families.
We're seeing some pictures here of some of these kids, and you know, when you hear the news that your child is diagnosed with cancer or some sort of a blood disorder, you really, it just knocks you on your heels, and it impacts the whole family. But how wonderful P.O.R.T. was started by parents.
It was started by a group of parents 16 years ago, and all of their children had cancer, and they were able to brainstorm about what it would have been helpful to them. And we're fortunate in West Michigan to have a program like P.O.R.T. because comprehensively there are few programs like that in the United States, and it just shows you what a wonderful hospital we have here, Children's Hospital, as well as all the wonderful specialists and things that we have. So we're really fortunate to have the guidance of people who have been there, helping the people who are experiencing it now. And I'm so happy and proud to say so many of the families come back and get involved. I mean, they'll do fundraisers. I mean, they get involved with P.O.R.T. They volunteer for us. It's just wonderful to kind of see that circle come back around.
Right. I think it's often a misunderstanding. You see what a beautiful building we have on Michigan Street with the, newly built Helen DeVos Children's Hospital, but a lot of that is run on the money that comes to P.O.R.T. and other groups, because it just doesn't all get covered. I mean, a lot is the money and the fundraisers, the small to the big fundraisers that people have to do these programs. And you said
we're so fortunate. The community support that we have in West Michigan is unbelievable, especially for children in the hospital, because it's a wonderful facility. We have a great staff, but we're still taking care of children who are really in a tough spot, and families that are really, it's sort of their own personal 9/11 when their child gets diagnosed with a serious illness. So we're really blessed that all of these things come together. We get media support, we get community support. We're really fortunate and blessed.
It is a great collaboration of so many different people and organizations coming together. So the event is tomorrow night.
It's tomorrow night,
Bridgewater Place.
6:30. Free covered parking, which is always
that's important this time of the year.
It's always great for a downtown event.
That is wonderful. And if you're interested in attending, SpectrumHealthFoundation.org is the place to check it all out. Thank you so much for coming and sharing with us. I'll see you when it's warm at the golf outing in June.
Good.
How about that?
Good. Thanks.
We'll be right back.
That's West.